How we doing?
Trey, a couple of guys have come in and talked about that jump from year one to year two. Just for you, kind of, how have you seen yourself grow heading into a second season?
Really, consistency is really the main focus I've been having, and from year one to year two. So being consistent with every rep that I'm counting on to perform, and consistency with each rep.
How do you grow that consistency?
Really through learning to take coaching from teammates, coaches, and just taking it through one year, out the other, and just focusing on the next rep and performing there.
You're in the room and on the field. Just how have you seen depth at that position? What seems like there's a lot of able-bodied guys that can kind of take starters or be reserves.
Yeah, the depth is a really fun thing to see. You see from one to all throughout, people are challenging each other to perform, and it's just going to make each other better.
I think you touched on it a little bit right there, just kind of the vibes through 8 days of fall camp, just knowing that the season's kind of right around the corner.
Yeah. You said what? Excuse me?
Just kind of, I think you kind of answered it a little bit right there, but just the vibes through 8 days of fall camp, just knowing that the season is just right around the corner. Just what's it kind of been like through a couple days in?
Yeah, I think everybody's having fun, enjoying each other. We're spending more time to each other, so we're learning from one another and growing as people and men.
Trey, the day before yesterday, Lane, he categorized his scrimmage on Saturday as probably the biggest of his coaching career, the most major. How do you feel about it, and what do you hope to show on Saturday?
I hope to show growth from first, for me personally, 1 year to the next year, perform with more reps. And I think as a team, we're just focused on consistency as a team and performing.
Does the defense feel different at all with Partridge running things and with Sam Carter and now just kind of new coaching staff? How have things changed for you?
I think the people changed, but I think the focus hasn't changed much. We're all trying to win as much as we can here.
You talked about learning and knowing the playbook, all that sort of stuff. I mean, other than you, or possibly you, who's kind of really been one of the quickest learners on that side of the ball?
Davison. I love Davison, the way he plays, the attitude he has each day. Rafe, new guy from wide receiver to defense. I like him a lot, and I think he'll bring a lot to the defense.
Having seen him before on the other side of the ball, I mean, what about Rafe's game just translates to that position?
Me and Rafe, we love special teams, and we love those reps together. So basically, the hard work and consistency he brings to defense will help us a lot with depth.
Who's some of your favorite matchups going up against on the receiver end? Who pushes you a lot?
By far, J.J. Henry. We talk a lot of trash, have a lot of fun going at each other. Braylon Brown, too. For me, it's the people I came in with as a freshman. So I love playing them guys.
With a particular skill set on the defensive side of the ball, is there kind of a common denominator at this defense, not just on the position, but just across the board?
Grit, I'd say. From every position has it, and every position uses it every day.
You brought up the talkers. I'm curious. We've seen a lot of the receivers who talk the most. Which DBs talk the most?
10, my guy, 10 all the way. But we feed off it, and we love it every day. Thank y'all.